What's up, runners? Coach Morgan here today from the Run Experience, and we are going to be celebrating all of the weird things that you runners do. Now, I was just at the Chicago Marathon, and I decided to interview a couple of you, especially around your pre-race superstitions. And I got some pretty normal responses, but I also got some kind of weird responses too. So let's dive in today and see what those runners had to say about their pre-race superstitions. So, as we know, food is super important for runners, especially the couple days leading up to race day and on race day itself.
Something I always have to do is I always have to have coffee, Starbucks coffee, like an hour before the race.
Starbucks coffee an hour before the race.
Yeah.
Can't be Dunkin' Donuts?
No.
No, it has to be Starbucks.
On race day, I just have to get up early and have, a good cup of coffee and wake up a little bit. That's about it.
Same breakfast for every race. A bagel, half a bagel with some peanut butter.
I have a routine with my breakfast that I have to have before every race.
Yep.
And it is 3 eggs with half a banana and some
Yep.
almond butter.
And
Even if I run to a race or I run a race somewhere in another city, I will find a way to get that, even if I buy it the night before and I need to warm it up in the morning.
Coffee, that race morning coffee. Even if it's one sip, I just need to know that I had it, like check that box, find it from somewhere, if I'm in a hotel, if I'm traveling, or just making it at home if I'm doing something local. But even one sip, then I know I'll be good to go.
Before every marathon, I always eat a candy bar the night before.
glad to see that even some of our professional athletes have some weird superstitions too. Makes me feel a lot better. Now, I prefer Reese's peanut butter cups the night before a race, but that's another topic for another day.
Nothing major, nothing too big, just don't wear red shoes. As my mom told me when I was about 16 or 17 years old, because I bought a car that was red, and she said it was the worst luck that I could have done, and I got in a few car accidents with that car, and it wasn't good. So I've sworn off red shoes.
I like to, in the morning, make sure that I wear the same pair of socks that I always wear on big races.
Okay,
same pair of shoes that I always wear. And this is just for watching.
Yeah.
So imagine if I was running. But no, it's mostly shoes and socks are my big superstition. Gotta have them.
Yeah, gotta have
Gotta
them.
have the right ones.
Do we know which ones they are?
I wear a pair of like long Argyle-looking socks
Okay.
and then white Hoka Cliftons.
specifically the white.
All white Hoka Cliftons.
Okay. All
That's
right.
the thing.
Sounds good.
Now, while I'll still be rocking my red shoes if I want, if that's something that you need to do to make sure that you're mentally prepared to have a really good race, if that's something, one less thing you have to worry about, then go for it.
Pre-race superstition is that I like to do a shakeout run the day before, and the day before that I just take a complete day of rest.
Yeah.
I run 2 days out, I'm convinced I just won't run well.
My shakeout run routine, which is 2 days before the race, I take that completely off. That's a total rest day. Then the day before the race, I'll do no more than 3 miles as like my shakeout. No music. Usually I'll just be like either with a friend, with a family member, just like easy, getting those legs loose.
The morning of, I like to get up, and I really like to get up early enough so that I can get to the starting line of the race at least an hour, 45 minutes before the start. That allows me time to just get my warm-up in. I usually, if I can, I like to leave the race course or just the craziness of the local race scene.
Now, the night before the race can be a super stressful time for most runners because you're trying to not think about the race and you're pretty much doing anything that you can to distract yourself. So that's where a lot of superstitions are born.
Before every race, I make sure to lay out all of my gear, make sure it's ready to go, put my packets in my carrier, lay my bib out, and that's kind of my thing.
I always have to put my number on the night before. I can't put it on the day of the race.
The night before, I really like to have a glass of wine or two with dinner. It just makes it feel like a regular night. It just makes me relaxed, I sleep well, and I'm not over-stressing about the race.
I usually watch something like Parks and Rec or The Office right before I go to bed.
Fettuccine Alfredo. Time to carbo load.
Now, I personally love binge rewatching episodes of The Office the night before the race. Helps me calm down, clear my mind, get a couple laughs in there, but remember to not stay up too late while doing that.
The big crucial thing for me, I guess, is to lube every possible inch where chafing could occur with Body Glide. So I think if that's a superstition, I go a little over the top with that. But other than that, I'm pretty much just taking it easy, trying not to stress myself out too much and get to the start line.
This is a superstition, but we run the Indy Mini Marathon every year, and they have these like beach balls that they put around in the front, and I hate them. I hate them with it. Don't touch the beach ball.
Yeah, no.
Ruin your race.
Just don't die. Yep.
Look, guys, it was high school, and the older girls told me that if I crossed the finish line before the race started during the warm-up, that I was gonna have bad luck. So, you know what? Who am I to say that they were wrong? And that is something that I will continue to do as long as I keep racing. Now, a lot of you have had some weird habits about what color and what kind of shoes you have, and because of this, Coach Nate did a video all about running shoes and how long they should last. He even got some expert opinions in there just to give you that little bit more information. So go ahead, click over here and check that out, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. I preferably prefer. A lot of runners have some very specific superstitions around, wait, did I already talk about food? I want to wear red shoes. That's